Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Imagine this, you're in a cozy Japanese izakaya, the kind where neon lights spill onto the street and laughter fills the air. But instead of sake or beer, you see colorful mocktails and fizzy non-alcoholic beers on every table. No hangovers, just good vibes. Crazy, right? Well, that's exactly what's happening in Japan right now. Non-alcoholic drinks, aka non-aru, are absolutely exploding, and it's not just a trend, it's a whole vibe shift. Today, we're diving into why Japan's going wild for these sober sips, from health crazes to Gen Z leading the charge. If you love global trends or just want to know what to sip on your next Japan trip, stick around. Hit that like button if you're curious, and let's get into it. Health is the new cool, so why are non-alcoholic drinks suddenly everywhere in Japan? First up, it's all about health. Japan's known for its crazy work hours, think 12-hour days and packed trains. Stress is real, and more people are saying, you know what? I want to feel good. Non-alcoholic drinks let you enjoy the ritual of a cold one without the downsides, no calories, no dehydration, no foggy mornings. I mean, who doesn't want that? Here's the wild part, doctors are actually prescribing these drinks. Yeah, you heard that right. Clinics are recommending non-alcoholic beers to cut down on booze, and one study found they can reduce alcohol intake by 30% for regular drinkers. Even sportswear brands are jumping in, one launched a zero-proof beer for post-workout recovery. Imagine finishing a gym session and cracking open a refreshing, hoppy drink that's actually good for you. And the flavors? They're next level. Think yuzu-infused sodas or ashwagandha mocktails that chill you out. Japan's blending its traditional ingredients with this modern wellness wave, and it's so cool to see. Have you ever tried a non-alcoholic drink that blew your mind? Drop it in the comments, I'm curious. But it's not just about health. There's a whole generation shaking things up. Let's talk about that next. General Z and the sober curious movement. Alright, here's the thing, Japan's younger crowd, especially Gen Z, is totally redefining nightlife. Back in the day, you'd see salarymen bonding over sake at nomikai, those after-work drinking parties. But now? A 23-year-old student named Sumaya told a reporter she'd rather game with friends or hit a cafe than go bar hopping. And she's not alone. Surveys show 60% of people in their 20s barely drink, which is wild compared to older generations. Why the shift? For one, money's tight. Japan's economy hasn't been the same since the 90s bubble burst, and with job insecurity, splashing cash on pricey cocktails just doesn't vibe. Non-alcoholic drinks are way more affordable, and you still get that social buzz, minus the actual buzz. Plus, the pandemic changed everything. Lockdowns meant less bar time and more Netflix nights at home, and people got hooked on healthier habits like sipping kombucha or sparkling teas. This sober curious movement is huge, and it's making Japan's social scene more inclusive. Workplaces are even cutting back on that old school pressure to drink with the boss. Human resources teams are pushing alcohol-free options at company events, so everyone, non-drinkers, women, or folks with health concerns, can join in. How cool is that? What's your go-to drink for a chill night out? Let me know below. Okay, so health and Gen Z are driving this, but the market's exploding too. Let's check out the numbers and some must-try drinks. Market boom and tasty innovations. Guys, the non-alcoholic market in Japan is on fire. Over the past 15 years, it's grown 6 times bigger, and it's not slowing down in 2025. Big brands like Asahi, Kirin, and Suntory are all in. Asahi's Dry Zero, a crisp zero-calorie beer, saw a 10% sales jump just this year. Kirin's got this Hyo Zero sparkling chuhai that tastes like a shochu highball, and Suntory's All Free is basically everywhere. What makes these drinks so awesome is the innovation. Brewers have cracked the code on making non-alcoholic stuff taste real. We're talking hoppy IPAs from Sober Craft, umami-packed non-alcoholic sake from Desai, even zero-proof spirits like Liars for killer mocktails. You can find these in konbini like 7-Eleven, vending machines, or online on Rakuten. Some brands even throw in QR codes for home mixology recipes, perfect for impressing your friends. And it's not just convenience stores. Dry bars like Zero Bar in Tokyo are popping up with vibey atmospheres and food pairings. Imagine sipping a yuzu spritz while munching on sushi, all without a drop of alcohol. Even wellness spots are getting in on it, serving non-aru drinks at yoga retreats. If you're planning a Japan trip, you've got to try these. What's a must-try drink on your list? Share it in the comments. Before we wrap up, let's talk about why this trend feels so global yet so uniquely Japanese. Cultural roots and global vibes. Here's what I love about this trend. It's super Japanese but also totally global. In Japan, drinking's always been about connection, building bonds through a Kanpai toast. Non-alcoholic drinks aren't about saying no to that tradition, they're about balance. Whether you're at a Kyoto temple cafe or an Osaka street food stall, you can join in with a mocktail and still feel part of the moment. This vibe is catching on worldwide. Think soba bars in London or mocktail menus in New York. But Japan's spin, mixing ancient ingredients like ginger with cutting-edge brewing tech, makes it special. It's inclusive, it's innovative, and it's inviting everyone to the table. If you're traveling to Japan, respect the culture, raise that glass, alcoholic or not, and say Kanpai. So, there you have it, the non-alcoholic drink boom in Japan is a game changer. From health-conscious choices to Gen Z shaking up social norms, plus a market bursting with tasty options, it's clear why non-aru is here to stay. Whether you're sober curious, planning a Japan adventure, or just want a new drink to try, this trend's got something for everyone. What do you think? Would you swap your usual drink for a non-alcoholic one? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep the convo going. If you loved this deep dive, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next video. For more travel and trend tips, check out the links in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Kanpai to new adventures.